couple of weeks old, but I want to check this out anyway. Smithtown Library Board bans LGBTQ plus displays from children's sections. Yeah, so basically, right, a lot of these people, these right-wing psychopaths, right, originally they're like, oh, they shouldn't be taught this at schools. They shouldn't be taught this at schools. A couple months later, they're trying to ban books from libraries. So, okay, so we can't read books at school. All right, whatever. It's government, state mandated. I get the argument. You don't want the state to teach kids something. Now, I would argue, like, the same people that do that also want to ban slavery from school books. Right? So, you don't want the government to teach kids about slavery, you know, whatever. But at least it's a government institution. Right? I can understand on a logical, you know, level, people should have a say, maybe. I don't know. But now, motherfuckers are doing campaigns to ban books from libraries. Again, the Florida Don't Say Gay bill, the Parental Rights in Education bill. In Florida, they're all like, parental rights! Parents should have the right to do what they want their kids to learn. The parents' rights, they have rights. Then, the parents that actually want to teach their kids that gay people exist and shouldn't be killed or burned at the stake, they don't have rights now. If you're a parent who wants to take your kid to read a book that has a gay character in it, you have no rights. If you're a parent who wants a school teacher to stop wearing rainbow fucking whatever the fuck, you have unlimited ultimate rights. What about my rights? Let's read this garbage. The Smithtown Library Board of Trustees has issued a resolution demanding the removal of all LGBTQ plus pride displays from the children's department across all 4 of the library district's buildings on Tuesday. Now, again, this is in June 22nd, this article was posted. In the heart of Pride Month, Library Director Robert Lusak issued a memo to library building heads regarding the board's resolution. At tonight's meeting, the Board of Trustees passed the following resolution: motion to remove all pride displays, in addition to removing all books of the same subject on display from all children's sections in all Smithtown Library buildings. The memo reads, accordingly, please remove all pride displays from all of our children's rooms. Please share with the appropriate staff. Now, again, we got to figure out what is defined as a child in these conversations. Would people who support this ban consider 10-year-olds children? Do you think, if we have a Republican in the chat, would you consider a 10-year-old a child? The reason why I ask this is because 10-year-olds, they're children. They can't be aware that gay people exist. But in Ohio, I haven't covered this on my show yet, but you might have heard this. In Ohio, a 10-year-old who was raped was forced by the state to carry out the pregnancy. Now, again, I believe that that family is attempting to leave the state for health care. But the state of Ohio was forced by the state of Ohio, or the state of Ohio forced a 10-year-old to carry out a pregnancy after being raped. So 10-year-olds can be married in a lot of these Republican states. They can be raped and then forced to deliver a child, even though in a lot of these instances, a 10-year-old or an 11-year-old delivering a baby would possibly result in their death. Right? That's fine. But learning about gay people existing, oh shit. Can't do it. New York Governor Kathy Hochul and the New York Library Association were among those to quickly condemn the board's actions. Hochul tweeted, for many LGBTQ plus kids, libraries are one of the few places where they can be welcomed and affirmed for who they are. Our public spaces should be accepting of our young people, not rejecting them. Hochul continued, to the LGBTQ plus New Yorkers, we stand with you, we blah, blah, blah. The state's Library Association also took to social media to criticize the ban. Libraries are for everyone. NYLA New York Library Association, condemns the Smithtown Library Board of Trustees resolution to remove all pride displays and books on display of the same subject from all children's sections in their buildings, the association said on Twitter. Now again, right-wingers in Virginia are trying to ban gay-adjacent books from bookstores. So not a library where you rent the book, but a bookstore where you buy the book can no longer, in Republicans' minds, be able to sell books about gay people. Libraries, they're trying to ban books from. So it's not about schools, and it's certainly not about parental rights and education. Anyone that wants to tell you that is either a dumb fuck or a liar or both. So anyway, the memo came one day after the library's official Facebook page highlighted the ongoing Pride Month and patrons' ability to access related media via Hoopla. I like the name of that. A digital service for ebooks and other media. Pride Month recognizes the valuable contributions of LGBTQ+ individuals. The post, dated Monday, reads, "Explore the multimedia Pride Month collection on Hoopla." Greater Smithtown did not receive immediate replies to requests for comment for administrators in the Smithtown Library, blah, blah, blah. So basically, they posted about how there's like pride shit going on. A bunch of right-wingers complained. These morons complained or succumbed to the social justice warrior outrage. They made a bad decision. And now, again, you're not allowed to read certain books in a library. We're banning books from libraries. We're banning books from bookstores. We're banning books from schools. Soon, these people eventually are going to come for the internet. When the internet is the only thing left, you bet your sweet motherfucking bippy they're going to come to ban blogs. They're going to ban Twitter accounts. They're going to ban Facebook accounts, YouTube accounts, anyone that even remotely references that someone somewhere might be gay at some point in their life. They're coming for you. So, again, I know I talk a lot about how Republicans are crazy and how funny that is. It is hilarious how funny they are and how crazy they are. But it needs to be understood that when these people take power, we have a situation where the Republican Party is arguably to the right of the Nazi Party. Like, we're at this point where the average Republican voter is so far to the right. I mean, we see these like groups, like, you know, these are admittedly not the average Republican voter, but the Groyper groups, these ultra far right nationalist groups, right, that talk about Adolf Hitler, praise Adolf Hitler, and say he didn't do enough. And he should have done that, and, you know, doing like Monday morning quarterback on Adolf Hitler, right? So I need you to understand, right? These motherfuckers are crazy. Live and let live is not an option for the Republican voter. Conservatism is a fairy tale. They're trying to go back to an imagined past, an American mythology, something that never even existed in the first place, right? They are insulted by the fact that gay people are alive. Gay people being alive and breathing oxygen on planet Earth is an insult to these people's existences. That's just how it is. They're crazy. They're nuts. They got doo-doo brains. It's that simple.